Samantha here from RecipeThis.com and the voice behind the popular Kitchen Gadgets podcast, Magic with Gadgets. Today I wanted to show you just how easy it is to use the air fryer to make a box cake. I'll be showing you an easier way to avoid much washing up, avoiding parchment paper, and best of all, avoiding any foil. You'll love this quick method and it's just so simple. As well as this recipe, we have more than 1,200 recipes over RecipeThis.com. We have recipes for the air fryer, instant pot, slow cooker, soup maker, bread machine and many others. And we can't wait to welcome you to our family. I recommend you start first with all the ingredients that you need to make your box cake. So, good mixing bowl. I recommend these actually for baking your cake in. I've started using these a lot now. And basically they're made of silicone, so they're so easy to clean afterwards. You don't need to flour them to make sure that they don't stick, and they're just amazing and you can just peel them off. And then for a traditional box cake mix that you would cook in the air fryer, you of course need your milk, your oil and some eggs. And the box cake that we're using today is this one. I'm sure you've seen it before. It's the Devil's Food Cake Mix from Crocker. Though of course we're not doing the icing because it doesn't actually come with the box, which I think is a bit naughty of them really, because then they're getting you to buy one of their other products. But I just wanted to show you the basics of doing a box cake mix in the air fryer and just how easy it is. It's perfect for if you're planning for a birthday or another celebration and you're not that confident baking cakes, because you can just follow this recipe. It's really easy to do and then cook it in the air fryer. Okay, so grab your box cake mix and load it into your bowl. Coming out a bit too slow for me there, so I just opened it up a little bit more. Wow, you get a lot of cake mix here. I'm not sure exactly if it's going to be suitable for just one in the silicone. If not, it can be done in 2 batches. It's totally up to you. So once you've poured in your cake mix, of course you're using your milk and your oil, so you can just load your milk in, load in your oil, and then of course you want to crack some eggs in. Egg 1. These are large eggs, by the way. They are the best size for doing cakes with. Oops. Always happens to me. I always end up losing a little bit of shell into there, but it's come out perfectly, so I'm not too worried about that. Right, so now I'm using this small little hand mixer. I've had it for years in Philips. I'm planning on upgrading soon because it's looking a bit ropey, but it's perfect for now for just doing this cake to show you. So lowest setting, and wow, isn't that amazing? That's just how quick it is to mix your cake mix when using a box cake. Right, let's get a spoon. You just know there's a kiddie watching you, hoping that they'll get those hand mixers. So what I recommend you do is you transfer to a spoon, and then you can scrape any bits that the hand mixer hasn't got. And wow, that's wonderfully thick. I'm just going to try it, see what it's like, if it needs any add-ins. That's really, really nice, but I think there's too much powder in there and not enough milk. So I'm just going to add a bit more milk. You know it's not good when you can really taste the powder when it's been mixed in. I'm just going to add a little bit more in. You can use your spoon to mix it in with. Right, let's check it again. That's much better. But just to be on the safe side, because I've added more milk, I'm going to add in an extra egg as well. The secret to a perfect box cake mix is to add in more egg than it actually says on the recipe. So there you go. Just going to check it. That is much better. So, like I say, the secret to a great box cake is if it tastes too powdery, to add in some extra milk and some extra egg. You can also add in a little bit extra oil as well. It just depends on how you like them. So George is off school. He's poorly, but he heard the machine of the mixer and he's come in to mix the chocolate cake for me, haven't you, George?
Yeah.
Are you doing a good job, George?
Yeah.
Are you going to have some of this cake?
Yeah. Ooh.
Oh no, and George has dropped his spoon in it.
That's
what happens when a 5-year-old helps you with the air fryer. So now you've got your cake mix ready, it's time to pour it into your silicone. Right, you don't want to go above the halfway mark because honestly it takes forever to cook a box cake in the air fryer otherwise. So it's nicer just to have it a bit lower like that, which I think is fantastic. And then you can place it into the air fryer ready for cooking it. So let's get our air fryer out. We're using the Philips, but you could use any basket or air fryer oven for this. And then put your cake in. So turn on your air fryer and you're looking for a temperature of 150 Celsius, that's 300 Fahrenheit, and putting the cook time up to 20 minutes, and then we can check on our cake and add a little longer. And we've baked, and oh wow, doesn't that look amazing? That is an air fried chocolate cake, the lazy way with a box mix. You know, you could do this with any type of box mix by following the instructions and then cooking it in silicone. Not got any silicone, then just a flour and grease, a regular baking pan that will fit in your air fryer basket. If you head over to recipethis.com and check out box cake, you will actually see us flouring and greasing them if you haven't got the silicone. This is the air fryer box cake, and as you can see, it looks great, just like a normal cake. It's nice, but I prefer homemade. But it's great if making your own cake isn't something you're very good at, or you just want a quick option, or you've got some spare box cake mixes in the cupboard. You can do vanilla, red velvet, whichever one you want. You can ice it. You can just use this as your base. Thanks so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to the Recipe This family. You can find us on Twitter, Facebook and Pinterest. We also have a weekly newsletter at recipethis.com/newsletter where we share with you our latest kitchen gadget recipes, what we're cooking in the Milner kitchen, and so much more. As well as this, we recommend that you subscribe to our YouTube channel, and then whenever we have a new video, you will be the first to know. And if you want to know about all our future videos, then I recommend you hit the bell for instant notifications. But even better, we now have a podcast. It's called Magic with Gadgets. Simply search Magic with Gadgets on your favourite podcast player and you'll find us there.